The big story tonight, the man who drove off of Interstate 664 and survived is telling his story. We brought you the breaking news Monday night.
Nick Cavey drove over a guardrail and plummeted down a ravine 70 feet below. And only 10 on your side's Jason Marks got his story. And Jason, he's got quite a story to tell.
Absolutely, Tom. You can see his truck right there, and it happened so fast. He says he had just driven home from a weekend of camping in the Shenandoah Valley. He was tired, but he wanted to tuck his young daughter into bed, so that's what he was doing. He never made it.
I'm really glad to still be here, and I'm really glad it wasn't worse than it was.
Those are two sentences 19-year-old Nick Cavey can't say enough. And you can see why. This is what's left of his pickup truck. He, along with it, ended up at the bottom of a 70-foot embankment off of 664 Monday night.
And I had passed Portsmouth Boulevard, and I guess I must have, nodded off.
Cavey says when he opened his eyes, the car in front was braking. Instead of slamming into the rear end, he swerved to avoid it and instead slammed his truck into the guardrail.
When I hit it with the corner of my driver's side, and they said that I flipped over and that I just kept rolling down.
What happened next for the young father was a blur. He was in and out of consciousness.
I remember being cold and pain, a lot of pain. I was bleeding and I was scared.
He was pinned in his truck.
The roof had caved in and that it was practically touching the top of my head.
A daytime shot of the area below 664 gives you a better look at what the crews were dealing with. Cavey's truck came to a stop there in the middle of the wooded area.
Felt like I was there forever.
Once he was freed, he was rushed to the hospital. Amazingly, he only suffered a broken collarbone.
I definitely think that it was a pure miracle that I survived after seeing the vehicle.
Cavey's now looking towards the future, feeling as if he's got a second chance at life.
It was just amazing that not too many people would survive going down.
There were a couple of Good Samaritan drivers right behind Cavey who stopped and went down that steep embankment to help him out. Now he shudders to think what would have happened if they were not around. Now he does go back to the doctor in a week. Besides the broken collarbone, he just has some cuts and bruises. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.